Thank you.
Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You know, I always listen to my mom. Mothers Against Drunk Drivers are against this bill. Now, part of the reason was the alcohol pops. They're against more alcohol anywhere. But this will increase the amount of alcohol available to people at places where they shouldn't have it, which is when they're on the road. Convenience stores and in grocery stores make it way too more convenient. That's why we have laws governing alcohol. If we were going to sign up for the free market philosophy totally, we would allow sales of alcoholic beverages of any kind, anywhere, from your street vendors to your neighbor. I mean, it's ridiculous. We control alcohol in this state for a good reason, and we control where it's sold. We control how it's sold, and we control the population of people who can buy it. Liquor stores are one of the most guarded and controlled areas there are in terms of who is in the store and who can buy the alcohol. There's always going to be mistakes and errors, and so when you have a system set up that allows any number, people wandering through in the convenience stores or the grocery stores, all ages, mistakes can happen. I understand that a little red light may go on and they may be asked, but I think there's an issue there. But that's not the main part of what I've come to talk to on this bill. The issue, that's one issue, of course. The main issue, I think, and there's two of them, is that it's bad for business in Colorado. And the reason is that business is the matter of small businesses. First, to the liquor stores. We have 1,650 independent businesses in the state of Colorado that are liquor stores, or thereabouts. Representative Priola said that we may have, we'll still have a niche for those stores. I believe that. We will have a niche. But I don't believe that we should relegate our small businesses that exist right now to our family-owned businesses with their employees to a niche market. There will be fewer of those stores. Why? Because there will be less of something they're trying to sell. They will sell less beer, their volumes will go down, and a number of those stores, maybe many of them, somewhere between 25 and 50%, will close because they are already having, they're already maybe marginal, but they're doing okay. But you start cutting out some of their sales in some areas, there's going to be fewer. That just makes sense. That's business sense, folks. Let's also, now if you want to know why I think that's true, I have about 50 stores in my district alone. These are individual liquor stores. Here's some quotes, and I'm just going to run through these very quickly from a survey. Kill us, put us out of business, hurt our business, negative impact on sales, 25% business is beer and negative sales, worried. Put her out of business, they're right next door to a liquor store. Impact on sales will be 40%. That's beer. Negative impact on our sales. It'll cost us $400,000 in sales, 25% of our sales. The bill is wrong. Will hurt small liquor stores in the state. Results in job losses and close of stores. Lay off half of our staff. 50% of our sales is beer. A negative impact on beer sales. There was one comment out of all of those that said won't hurt us much. But by and large, I mean, that's a survey of calling our liquor stores directly. That's not something lobbyists have provided to me. You know, liquor stores are against this for a good reason. It's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt the small businesses. And as far as the number of employees that change over, you may gain a few employees in the big stores. Although since they're stocked, those products are stocked by distributors and not employees of those stores, I would doubt it. I asked about the convenience stores. What happens there? You know, they only have so much shelf space in the convenience stores. I asked in committee, what are you going to do? And they said, we're going to sell less water and less sweetened drinks. That means they're selling beer instead of the more beer instead of the sweetened drinks and water. That means their shelf space is staying about the same. That means their employees they're not going to hire more employees. They're just restocking a different item. I don't buy that more employees are going to be hired in those stores. Instead, I buy the fact that fewer employees are going to be in liquor stores, and that liquor stores with their families, their actual businesses, are going to close. The real estate that they take up is going to close or is going to be left vacant. I think it's going to be further between liquor stores as a result of this. Liquor stores next to grocery stores will close or be severely hurt. That's bad for business. That's the liquor store story, right? There's another story. It's our craft brewers in Colorado. We happen to have a unique industry in Colorado, which is better and more unique than any other state in the United States. There are more craft brewers in Colorado per person than any other state in the Union. And why is that? It's because Colorado is unique. You know, you might see a map that's presented here by Representative Liston. I don't know if he has it up yet or not, but it will show that Colorado, it's gone away now, I see. But it shows that Colorado stands out along with Kansas and Oklahoma in that area as being unique in the way it handles its laws. Yes, it is. Right. And you could argue, well, that's a bad thing. See why Colorado is different? Shouldn't we go the way of other states? And I'm going to argue it's a good thing. Let's not have Colorado go the way of other states, because Colorado has a great industry that is one of our best exports. You know, we've looked around for ways that businesses can grow in this state. Craft brewing is one of the big growth industries. And every craft brewer, we have over about 150 of them, 140 businesses in this state that are craft brewers. They all do not want this bill. Why? Why aren't they thinking there's more markets in the grocery stores? The reason is that they exist because of their uniqueness. They have many varieties of beer. They're always trying new ones. And small craft brewers can get started because they have markets in the many liquor stores that are available. They can find shelf space there. Throughout the state, there are different markets that they can go to. If they have to only market to the large liquor stores, they will still sell their craft brew beer. You'll still have the demonstration that Representative Liston has held up showing craft brew being sold in the large liquor stores. But it's only going to be a few varieties. That doesn't support a great industry that brings people here from out of state to go to our fairs and our tourist events and our beer festivals. That doesn't make Colorado unique and have a growth industry where we can export out of state many new beers and many new products. So I'm going to recommend, I'm going to ask you to vote against this bill, because it will not only hurt many small businesses in our state, the liquor stores, it will hurt an industry in our state, which is the craft brew industry. And I believe them when they tell me it's going to hurt them. They know what they're doing. So please vote against the bill. Thank you.